Your own brother, lounging on the couch with a broken leg, smirks and calls you lazy while you're secretly battling an invisible illness that leaves you gasping for breath. But what if turning your back on his pleas for help becomes the ultimate payback, leaving him stewing in silence? This Reddit story is a masterclass in quiet revenge. What's up, revenge enthusiasts? If you've ever been dismissed by family when you're at your lowest, only to dream of that sweet moment when the tables turn, this one's for you. It's raw, relatable, and packed with that satisfying karma we all crave. Hit that like if you're team justice. Subscribe for more epic tales. If you'd like to share your story with our channel, please send it via the email link in the description. And let's get into it. You won't want to miss how this unfolds. Let me set the scene for you. I'm 17. A high school girl who's always been the reliable one in the family, the third child, often overlooked but never complaining. My older brother? He's 23, the kind of guy who thinks he's invincible, always pulling stunts to prove a point. Our parents are loving but busy, juggling work and life, and they've always leaned on that family helps family mantra. Sounds wholesome, right? Until it isn't. For the past month, I've been trapped in a fog of exhaustion that no one can explain. It's not COVID. I've been tested. But it's something that pins me to my bed for hours, sleep pulling me under like quicksand. When I'm awake, every movement feels like wading through molasses. My legs ache after just one flight of stairs. My breath comes in shallow gasps, and a simple walk to the kitchen leaves me slumped against the counter. Heart-pounding blood tests. All normal doctors shrug, say it's stress or maybe something viral that'll pass, but it doesn't. I push through schoolwork in bursts, friends dropping by to help me catch up, their concerned faces mirroring the worry I try to hide inside. Doubt gnaws at me. What if it's serious? What if I'm broken? Then, about a week ago, my brother decides to play daredevil. He's at home, bored, and bets himself he can jump down a full flight of stairs like some action hero. Spoiler. He can't. A sickening crack echoes through the house, followed by his howl of pain. Rushed to the ER, X-rays show a nasty break. He needs surgery to pin the bone back together. Suddenly, the household orbits around him. Parents hover, fetching ice packs, adjusting pillows, their voices soft with sympathy. Me? I'm left in the shadows, alone most of the day, unless friends swing by. The isolation hits hard. My room feels like a cage, the silence amplifying the ache in my body. Depression creeps in, a heavy blanket that makes everything worse. My energy draining faster than ever at first. I feel a pang of sympathy for him. He's in pain, crutches clacking awkwardly as he hobbles around. But that fades quick when the jokes start. We're in the living room one evening, me curled up on the couch trying to conserve what little strength I have. He glances over, smirks through his grimace. Hey, maybe you've got cancer or a brain tumor. That'd explain why you're always flopping around like a dead fish. My stomach drops, a chill racing down my spine. Cancer? Tumor. The words hang in the air, seeding fear in my mind. I force a weak laugh, but inside, panic blooms. What if he's right? Our parents brush it off. He's just frustrated. Honey cut him some slack. But the jabs keep coming, each one a needle prick, wearing me down. And it's not just words. Whenever we're in the same room, he turns me into his personal servant. I'm mid-conversation with a friend, scribbling notes for school during one of my rare energy spikes. About 2 hours a day where I feel halfway human. He interrupts, voice whiny but demanding. Sis, grab me that remote! It's right there. I'm exhausted, my limbs heavy, but he's staring expectantly. Parents are nearby, chatting in the kitchen, more than capable of helping. But no, he insists on me. I drag myself up, muscles protesting. Fetch it. And by the time I sit back down, my burst is gone. Too tired to focus. Too drained to eat the lunch cooling on my plate. This happens again and again. Clear my tray? Open this jar? Each task saps me, leaving me collapsed on the floor sometimes, right next to a chair, because standing feels impossible. He watches with that smug glint, like he's testing me. Tension builds like a storm cloud one afternoon. Friends are over, books spread out, laughter finally lifting my spirits for a moment. He crutches in, interrupts mid-sentence. Look at you pretending to study. You're just lazy, third kid. Expendable anyway, who cares if it's serious? My cheeks burn. Friends shift uncomfortably. Insult stings sharper than before. That word expendable echoing in my head. Parents lecture me later. Be nicer. He's in pain. You've got energy bursts. You're not that sick anymore. Not that sick? My body screams otherwise, but their words make me question myself. Doubt creeps. Am I overreacting? But no. The injustice simmers. Betrayal from my own family twisting like a knife. There was a brief flicker of false hope one morning. He catches me in the hallway, looking almost apologetic. Hey, sorry about the jokes, he mumbles, eyes downcast. My heart softens a fraction. Maybe he's turning a corner. I nod, force a smile, even offer to grab him water without being asked. Relief trickles in. Perhaps things will ease. But hours later, he doubles down. I'm slumped in the living room, vision blurring from fatigue. He calls out, "Tumor girl, fetch my phone." The mockery hits like a slap, shattering that calm parents chuckle lightly, dismissing it again. Heat floods my face. Fists clench under the blanket. That's it. The setback that ignites the fire. No more. The breaking point crashes over me that night, alone in my room. Tears soaking my pillow. Powerlessness weighs heavy, disrespected, dismissed. My pain invisible while his is spotlighted. But a spark of determination flickers. Why should I keep giving when he takes and taunts? The plan isn't elaborate. It's simple. Quiet revenge, I'll avoid him. No more fetching. No more enduring his barbs. If he needs something, he can wait for parents or struggle on crutches. Doubt nags. Am I being petty? Cruel? He's injured after all. But then I remember the fear he planted. The exhaustion he amplified. No, this is justice, I steel myself. Mapping out my days. Study in my room, eat alone. Slip away when he enters, suspense builds in my mind. Will he notice? Push harder? Or finally back off? Execution unfolds subtly, tension in every avoidance. Next day at lunch, he calls from the couch. "Sis, plate me some food?" I pause in the doorway, heart racing, then turn and head upstairs without a word. He huffs. Waits minutes until Mom notices later. Friends over. He interrupts again. Teasing I stand, gather my books, and leave the room mid-sentence. Door clicking shut behind me. His voice trails. What, too lazy? But I don't respond. Each dodge feels like a small victory. Adrenaline buzzing despite my fatigue. He tries again and again, demands sharpening. Frustration mounting in his tone, parents notice, pull me aside. Be considerate. But I hold firm, voice steady. I'm sick too. Handle it yourselves. Inside, triumph mixes with guilt, but determination wins. The climax hits during a family dinner. Him propped at the table. Crutches leaning nearby, he asked me to pass the salt. Voice laced with that familiar edge everyone watches. I meet his eyes. Shake my head slowly, no. Silence stretches. Thick and electric. His face flushes red, disbelief widening his eyes. What? Come on, you're right there! Parents chime in, lecturing, but I stand my ground. I've been helping and all I get are insults. Figure it out. He sputters, anger flashing. You're just being a brat. But humiliation creeps in as he fumbles with his crutches, struggling to reach it himself. The room tenses, his usual arrogance cracking under the weight of his own helplessness. For me, relief surges like a dam breaking. Triumph washing away the weeks of resentment. No more powerlessness. I've taken back control. He stews in silence the rest of the meal, the air heavy with unspoken regret at the core. This revenge wasn't about cruelty. It was about boundaries and self-respect. When family dismisses your pain, sometimes the loudest justice is in quiet refusal. Karma has a way of circling back, reminding us that empathy isn't optional if this story left you nodding along or cheering for that silent stand. Smash the like button and subscribe for more Reddit revenge gems that'll keep you hooked. Drop in the comments. Have you ever pulled off a quiet revenge on a sibling? Hit that notification bell, and let's keep the karma flowing. See you next time.